Good evening everybody, or should I say good night. So tonight we are night hiking. So there's a couple of us out today, social distance walking. They're quite a distance in front of me. I've hung back to do a bit of an intro. So obviously there won't be any scenery, but we're doing essentially a night hike, bit of practice navigation, and I think it's going to be somewhere in the region of 11 miles. We started at the back of Worthing at a place called Honeysuckle and go over the top, and then we're going on to the Monarchs Way, which is another long distance trail. Do part of Monarchs Way up to a place called Harrow Hill, then up to the South Downs Way to Kitshurst Trig Point, which you saw in my last video, and then we're going to make our way to a place that we've identified as a possible new wild camping spot. So we're going to go and check that out, stop there and have something to eat, and I'll show you that when we get there, and then make our way along the South Downs Way for a little bit, and then back down the other side of the hill towards the Monarchs Way, and then back over Honeysuckle and back to the car. We reckon probably somewhere in the region of about 5 hours, 11-12 miles I think it is. Whoa! And the head torch is shining on me, so I can't see where the friggin' hell I'm going. So I'm going to stop this now, and I shall catch you in a short while, if I don't break my neck. Don't know if you can see that. Lots of eyes. Okay, so we're now on the Monarchs Way, which I can't show you, but take my word for it. I'm struggling to see the path because the moonlight actually is so good that you don't really need a head torch at the moment, but the fact that the light's shining in my face means I can't see where I'm walking, so I don't even know if I'm anywhere near the path. But it is a lovely evening. It's beautiful, clear skies, half moon, hardly a breath of wind, about 1 degree, perfect night hiking weather. Lovely. I said before it's difficult to get at the moment, so what better than to go night hiking? I don't think they're impressed with me. I've woken them up. There's a lot of disgruntled sheep the other side of that fence. We did the Monarchs Way and had a slight navigational error, and eventually made it up to Harrow Hill, and we've come off Harrow Hill with beautiful views, which obviously I can't show you, and now we're on our way up to South Downs Way and Kitshurst Hill Trig Point. What I would say is that night hiking is a whole different dimension to night hiking. It's much quieter and peaceful, especially in the COVID world, but it's just very different. It's eerie, can be quite calming. Obviously you see lots of pairs of eyes, especially if you come across a field full of sheep and you've got hundreds of eyes looking at you. And it really is worth doing and getting out there and having a go at night hiking. Although my advice would be, don't make it a long walk, make it a short one to start off with. Make sure that you're somewhere where you're very familiar with, and that you've got your map and compass and maybe a navigational tool on your phone for backup, to be on the safe side. with the likes of View Ranger or various other apps, Outdoor Active, you can actually plot in the route and then start that route, and it will allow you to follow the route that you want to do. But you can get very disorientated very easily. I mean, today is not too bad because we've got nice bright skies and a bright moon. There's no low cloud and it's not misty or foggy. But even so, and I know this route, I've done this route on quite a few occasions, so I would fair to say that I know this route off by heart. We still made a navigational error and got lost. And once you get lost, especially at night, it's very difficult to reorientate yourself and know where you are. So get out and do it. It's fun. Probably best not to do it on your own, do it together as a group. Make sure people know where you're going in the route and what time you'll be back. Although there's a couple of us today, I have let people know my route and what the expected hiking time and what time I'm expected to be back, just in case. And my wife can actually track my phone and know where I am, because just because I know the route doesn't mean I won't twist an ankle or have an injury or do something that then means I need help. So yeah, get out and do it and have fun, but be safe, be careful, know what you're doing, don't overstretch yourself. As you can see, we didn't actually make the trig point. We decided to skip the trig point. There was somebody up there in a camper van, so we're now in a barn and set up the jet ball. Obviously I shall be very careful to make sure I don't set the barn on fire. There's only a small amount of straw in there. And tonight's dinner is porcini mushroom risotto, fire pot. I've had the fire pot once before. I think it was a salmon one. It was okay, but I didn't cook it properly, so the jury's still out on fire pots. But this one has got instructions, and you can see there's lines there to fill the water up. So I'm going to put the water in the jet ball, get it boiled up, get it in there and seal it up, and see how we go. So it says fill up to level 6. That's what it looks like before I've done anything. Always make sure with these dried meals that you take the oxygen, what do you call it? Oxygenator? Oxygen pouch. Keeps it dry. Take that out because it's poisonous. Interesting. Okay then, Joe, show us what you got. He has got the Expedition Foods spaghetti bolognese, and that is the 800 calorie version. They do a 1000 calorie version, don't they?
Yeah. And I think a 500.
And a 500 as well?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, okay. So they do 3 different sizes possibly. And it looks like we're nearly at a boil. Almost there. That's one good thing about jet balls. They're quite big and bulky, but they are fuel efficient and they're quick. And it's that, I don't know if you can see, it's that flux ring they have down there that really does make a difference. Okay, rolling boil. Let's get it turned off. I've turned it the right way. So I've got to fill it up to line 6, which is about there. That's about right. And then Not sure if I've gone over 6. Oh, I don't know though. Give it a good old stir inside. Looks very sloppy. I'm hoping I haven't overdone it with the water. The fact that it's risotto, it probably needs, hopefully, a lot of water to rehydrate. Seal that up. Leave it. Okay, so I've put my meal in my pop cozy to help keep it warm. You don't have to do that, but I do because I find that they rehydrate better. And then to go with that, we've got Galaxy hot chocolate, just waiting for some more water to boil, and job done. Okay then, Joe, what's your verdict on your
better than the one with peas.
Your expedition? Oh, the adventure meal.
Yeah, it's better than that one.
Joe tried one of the adventure meal dried meals, but it had peas in it, and I've never known a bolognese have peas in it. And Joe doesn't like peas.
It's quite nice.
Yeah?
Mm.
You'd have it again?
Mm.
Okay, cool. And here's the risotto. Can you see that? There you go.
He's only got the smaller one.
There is 560 calories in this. Okay.
Makes up for not having breakfast.
So the proof is in the pudding. Let's try it. Well, I know this might sound a stupid comment, but it's very, very mushroomy. Yeah, it's really strong porcini mushroom actually flavour. Yeah, it's not bad actually. Not bad at all. So I think the verdict is quite nice. Probably could have done with a bit more liquid. I haven't put maybe quite enough in. I actually thought I put too much in, but it seems to take a lot of liquid, this one. It is very, very, very strong porcini mushroom flavour, but I mean, I do love mushrooms, so not for pay. 560 calories. How much was this? About £6.
Yeah, about 5-6 quid, I think.
About £5.50, £6 this was. Yours were a bit more expensive, weren't they? That was
£7.50.
£7.50 for the expedition meal, but they do come in different sizes, so the prices vary. Yeah. I'm not sure it goes with a hot chocolate though. But hey ho.
And cherry Jaffa cakes.
And cherry Jaffa cakes, yeah. Pleasures of night hiking. We've had our dinner, probably not even dinner, midnight snack at the barn. So in that comfortable hay, that was quite nice and a bit sheltered, and actually that was better than going to the trig point. And we didn't bother going to the wild camping spot because it's we had to go through the car park with us and camper vans, and it's quite late, we're all quite a bit tired really, and we just thought, well, we've been there before, so we won't bother. So, but had a hot chocolate and food. I think, if I'm honest, the fire pot meal was okay, and even though I like porcini mushrooms, I think it was a bit too strong for me and a bit too overpowering. So would I get it again? Personally, no. But it is my own personal opinion, and it may be more suitable for somebody else who might like it. It wasn't horrible, it's just a bit too much for me, I think, really. But I've got some of the bolognese that Joe had, so next time out I shall try those. And they've got more calories. I wouldn't take the fire pot anyway for the coast to coast. I think I just did a branch then. The coast to coast, because the it's only got 560 calories, and I'll be burning a lot more than that, so I need something a bit more substantial, 800 to 1,000 calories maybe. So we'll go for the bolognese next time. Obviously there's no views in this video, but I just thought it's something a bit different for those of you that fancy night hiking. Worth giving it a go, as I said earlier, but just make sure you're very, very careful, because it's very different. You can get disorientated really easily. Everything looks so much different in the dark, even if you know the route off by heart. And but it is nice with owls, and you know, there is some different wildlife that you come across, and it's very peaceful and quiet, sometimes a bit eerie, but you know, it's safe. You know, we've walked nearly 11 miles, I think, probably be 11 miles by the time we finish, and you know, we haven't seen a soul. So that's it. So I'm going to wrap this up. If anyone's got any advice out there regarding night hiking, then put your comments in below. It'd be interesting to know if you've got any further advice or anything that you do differently. Anybody got any questions, put those in below, and please press the like button if you fancy it, and I shall catch you on the next one. So I shall see you later. Take care. Bye bye.